share to you guys some tips in living independently. Some of them are very basic, like you would know already, but just a simple reminder. So I'm going to make that's why I'm making this video so I could remind people, especially those who are just starting to live independently. At least I could share the things that I have learned in my journey of living independently. So number one, know the emergency numbers or Facebook page of different agencies. This could be the fire station, the electric provider, the water provider, the Wi-Fi provider, the gas LPG provider, the water, the drinking water provider. You need to know their contact number in order to, like, in case of an emergency or in case you need assistance from them, you need to know their contact number. When I was starting, I didn't know the contact number of our electric provider. I needed to check it online. I needed to find the page that is really legit, their page. So I think that is the first thing that you need to know. It's sad when you, like, for example, you run out of water and you have nothing to drink, or there's an electric problem and you need them to have it checked. So it would be best to know their number. So check the following numbers, okay? Also, the police station, you'll need to know the number of the police station or your barangay. So you need to know the important emergency numbers, of course. Next, know your account number. After finding, okay, here's the thing. After you like have the contact number of those different agency, like for example, the electric provider, the first thing that they usually ask is the account name and the account number. Okay, so you need to know the account number of your electric, your water, your Wi-Fi, because that will make it easier for you to communicate with them, and that would be easier for them to check your records. So don't forget, okay, after you find out the page, the number of the different agency, you should know your account number. The account number of your electricity, the account number of your water, the account number of your Wi-Fi. So you could easily inform that this is the name, this is the person who is on the account, this is the account number, and they could easily scan it. Okay, so know your account number. Next, number three, have a safety person. Okay, number three, you need to have a safety person. What is a safety person? A safety person is a person you could rely on when something happens, somebody you could call on who will be there to help you. Living independently, maybe you think you should be doing everything on your own, but technically, let's be honest, let's be frank, there are some things that you cannot do on your own, and it's better to have someone you can rely on. So have a safety person and make sure this is a reliable person, a truthful person, not someone who would take advantage of your kindness or your situation. Just make sure that this safety person is really a safe person for you. Okay? And as much as possible, he or she should be close. This one, number four, I don't know. I think it's not applicable for all, but if you are living independently, it will be very, very helpful to install CCTV. Okay, initially I was against this because of the electricity and so on and so forth, but later on I realized it's not really that, what do you call this? It's not really that expensive in terms of the electric bill, and it's very, very useful, especially if you or I forget where the keys are. There was some situation I don't know where I placed the key, so I just watched the CCTV again so I could see where I left the keys, like that. Or if I forgot to do something, I could double check it while I'm at work. It's easy. So aside from security reason, it's a reminder, like a video reminder of, hey, you forgot this, hey, you forgot that, or something like that. I think it's very useful in terms of when I don't know where I place something, or I want to check something inside the house, or like that, and when I'm away or when I'm at work. It's very, very useful. So, there. Have a budget. I made a video about having a budget, but I plan to make a more detailed video on having a budget. Having a budget is very important. You what do you call this? It doesn't mean that you receive your salary, you're gonna buy something that you want immediately, and then suddenly here comes the bill and you don't know how you're gonna manage it. So technically, having a budget will dictate the breakdown of your money. I know it's kind of hard, and it's kind of what do you call this, constricting, like controlling, because you're budgeting your money and you cannot easily spend money on the things that you want because you need to budget. But trust me, in the long run, in the future, you'll get used to it and it will be helpful. So have a budget. I will make another video on how to make a budget, more detail. Next, number 6, pay the bill immediately. This is something good about me. Once I receive the bill, I automatically pay it online. Okay, I pay it online. And I think that's a good thing about me because I don't want to have the trouble of getting this disconnection or getting noticed. So I pay the bill immediately. Now, first, I was paying it manually, like I would go there and pay, but later on, I had a problem like they're too far and the fare and etc. So, to make it short, I started paying it online. Why? You might think, oh no, it has what they call this charge of transfer fee, and then you would say, sayang, it would be a waste. No, actually, the convenience fee is worth my time because the transfer fee is only around 15 pesos, 5 pesos, 10 pesos, and I think that's worth it rather than going outside during lunch break to find the what do you call this, to go to the store where I'm supposed to pay my bill. No way. I rather do it online. Okay, so do it online, and since I know the page of the agency, I message them every time I pay. After the following day, I would message them, was my bill paid, like that, or just double check because I do it online. So if in case I committed an error, I would know. But thankfully, I don't because I triple double check it before I send or pay the bill. So pay it online. It's more convenient and it reduces the stress. Trust me. Next, number 7, have a first aid kit or an emergency kit. So here are the things that I have. So basic meds. So let's go with the basic meds that I have. I have Biogesic just in case I have fever, loperamide just in case I have LBM, also the Gatorade and Orisol, Delcetirizine just in case I have an allergic reaction, Band-Aid just in case I cut myself, of course, betadine, alcohol, the common things that you would have. Oh yeah, and then another thing that I have, hot compress. The hot compress, oh my gosh, it's an electric hot compress. It's one of the best things that I ever bought, honestly. Because one time I was sick and I was chilling, and at that time, like no one could hug me to go. No one could hug me. I was wrapping myself, so I turned on the electric hot compress and then I hugged it, and it kept me warm. So from then on, I know you are super worth it and you are one of the best things that I bought. So buy an electric compress. It's not only for dysmenorrhea or injury, it will keep you warm when you are chilling. So buy an electric hot compress. Also, you need to have a thermometer, Vicks, Salonpas, like that, patches for the body pain. Those are the basic things that I have. And I'm going to end this video with duplicate your keys. Again, duplicate your keys. You need to have duplicates of your keys. Why? Because it's hard when you accidentally, like for example, you forgot your wallet at work. You're not supposed to go back to work and have it. So have a duplicate of the keys and make sure you give it to someone who's safe, like that. So have a duplicate of the key so that you wouldn't have any problems opening the house, getting in, getting out. Duplicate the keys, okay? So I'm going to end the video now because it's quite long, and thank you again for watching my videos. Watch out for part 2, part 3, I don't know how many tips I'm going to make on this specific topic, because for me it's very useful, especially if you're going to live independently. So Keep safe. Thank you for watching.